one, supporting the Palestinians on this day in our national pride, where we have a treaty and where justice is attempting to be restored to the Māori, the indigenous people of New Zealand. And the indigenous people of Palestine are just made to suffer year in, year out, month in, month out, day in, day out, as they are subjected to humiliation, to checkpoints, to seizures, to illegal imprisonment, to house demolitions, to olive tree destructions, and so on. And that is why we're here today. And that is why the boycott, divestment and sanctions campaign is growing day by day, where we were encouraging people to boycott Israeli goods, to boycott Israeli academics, to boycott Israeli artistic and creative endeavours, in order to demonstrate just the injustice visited upon the Palestinians cannot be tolerated. So many UN resolutions have been made by the United Nations in support of Palestinians, but they are ignored. So many international laws are promulgated and broken by Israel, but that doesn't seem to matter. When other countries do it, they are impugned, but not Israel. So we have the Goldstone report that investigated by the eminent Judge Goldstone, a Jew himself, and reported on the war crimes that were committed in Gaza a year ago. And what happens? Nothing, except that Israel is constantly attempting to undermine the notable work of Judge Goldstein. True, there were crimes committed by Palestinians too, but when 1,300 Palestinians die in a matter of 10 days as a result of the bombardment of Gaza in January last year, and 13 Israeli civilians died, you have to ask yourself just where the war crimes began and started. And as a result of the boycott, divestment and sanctions campaign, the war crimes that have been committed by Israel's politicians and military are finally catching up, whereby some of these personnel will not visit the UK in case they are going to be arrested. And we have done our own bit in New Zealand, where we tried to arrest a visiting Israeli general here and have him arrested. Unfortunately, he was allowed to leave. But anyway, thank you everybody for coming today. Thank you for your support. Thank you for turning out on Waitangi Day to support the tangata whenua of Palestine. Do give yourselves a congratulations, and remember that every small act can mean a great deal, because as Howard Zinn said, small acts, when multiplied by millions of people, can quietly become a power no government can suppress, a power that can transform the world. Howard Zinn said that every major movement for social change started as being hopeless. Hopeless from the beginning, hopeless through the middle, hopeless up to the very end, when suddenly there was a breakthrough. And we knew that when we were fighting apartheid here. We thought it was hopeless, year in and year out, and then gradually that change happened. The civil rights movement in America thought that their movement was hopeless too, and then change happened in the 60s. Well, the Palestinians, the right for Palestinians for their homeland to be free from Israeli oppression is long overdue, and we must keep on reminding everybody that we know that this is an issue which is crucial to peace in the world, and it is crucial to the human rights of all people. So kia ora koutou, thank you for coming and attending and supporting the rights of the tangata whenua of Palestine, the Palestinian people, on this day when we are acknowledging Te tangata whenua o Aotearoa, New Zealand. Kia ora tātou katoa, kia ora.